there another question about lizards? I've got a hadith on that, a hadith analysis. It's a few years old, but no, that isn't a Sahih hadith, and it's problematic from its chain perspective. It doesn't really, it's kind of crept in, as many things do sometimes creep in. I think, and that's a testimony to the amazing nature of something that, you see, what people don't, you see, this is something we have to appreciate, is that imperfection is a beauty in and of itself, because it's a testament to the near perfect attempt or manifestation of something. Because true perfection doesn't exist in this world. And your imperfections are but a reminder of the kind of quasi perfection that exists. It's amazing. It's how something in itself contains the potential to express its opposite. And in Jungian psychology, it's called what does Jung refer to it as again? Refers to it as enantiomedia or enantio. Let me type it up. Right. So Enantiodromia, that's it. Enantiodromia. That's what Carl Jung refers to it as. And it's actually a very powerful principle. And it's in Islam as well. And it's that how things contain the potential to express and manifest the opposite. And it's beautifully expressed in a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ said that that أبغض بغيضك بغضا ما عسى أن يكون حبيبك يوما ما. Allah, that is such an amazing hadith. He said that hold back with your hate towards somebody you hate. Allah, look how that's amazingly expressed. He said, أبغض بغيضك, that هونا ما, like hold back a bit, go easy with your hate towards somebody you hate. عسى أن يكون يومك حبيبا ما. عسى أن يكون حبيبك يوما ما. Perhaps he will become or she will become a friend someday. And then what will you do? It's like that your hate in it may contain a love that just hasn't manifested at this time. And these are opposites. So you have hate and love, and success and failure is the same thing. And it ties in very powerfully with today's lesson as well about leaving a legacy, Enantiodromia, that we have within us. So sometimes you see that, like you see diamonds rising from, and gold from what? From dust. You see how things rise from their opposites. You see people that the tale of Buddha, somebody from luxury and opulence and complete sheltered perspective. This kind of this path or this manifestation of Enantiodromia to result in a complete renunciation of anything worldly and an embracing of suffering. You see, in such a 180 in it. And you see that in other things as well. People that are taken, that are nothing but indulged in, and it can be for better or for worse, but how there is always this capacity, this yin yang effect that exists. We spoke of that pre-Islamic tribe, Bani Taghlib, and their famous, one of the most famous warriors of ancient Arabia, Zir Salim, known as Muhalhil. And Zir Salim, and we've done that already previously, and the whole Harb al-Basus, which lasts for 40 years. But prior to that, in his heyday, even though he's incredibly talented and skilled as at fighting, but had zero interest in fighting, was just so indulgent and immersed in the company of women always, to where the term Zir Nisa comes from, his name, Zir Salim. So this person turns from this Casanova, this kind of person, this forever Romeo, he turns into this vicious, bloodthirsty, relentless warrior who refuses to ever reconcile. And this is the manifestation of that Enantiodromia that is taking place. And we see that in a lot of Islamic literature, and you see it come forward as well. And you're reminded of this in the Quran as well, that there is this nature. خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافل. Allah, the Quran so beautifully captures that, the potential that أحسن تقويم أسفل سافل, from the best, most elevated, most dignified to the worst. Where is this? It's potential that is all locked within each and every human. So, yeah, so this is something very, I think it's an important lesson to take away. Right. So, what is going on? Love-hate relationships. Absolutely. That is a manifestation of that. But it's a good term. Remember it. Enantiodromia.